What's up, guys? Adrian once again. I'm here with the one and only Oscar King Studios. Please let the people know who you are, my man.
I'm actually a photographer of Lucha Libre and wrestling, and thank you, man. Thank you for having me here,
No, no
brother.
problem, man. I've seen your mask. I've seen your artwork all over Instagram, social media. It's fucking great. How did you get into all that, if I may ask?
Dude, I actually got into, believe it or not, kind of sneaking in backstage. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's what's up.
Backstage, I remember it was a couple years ago. They had a huge show here at San Francisco Cow Palace.
Okay. Oh.
So they had
Iconic venue.
Yeah, it was. It was actually a really good show. So it was crazy how like it all started. I had my camera and I was driving over there. I actually bought my ticket and I was like, you know what? It would be nice to kind of maybe, I don't know, try and sneak in backstage. I was like, either I'm gonna go to jail or I'm gonna have like the best night of my life.
That's what's up.
One of those. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So I was driving over there. I was thinking about it, and I was looking at how like the security was moving around, and I was like, it's a possibility I could get back there.
Yeah.
And I look professional. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go walk back there.
You just gotta walk like you know what you're doing, right?
Exactly, bro.
That's
So that's
what's
what
up.
happened. I saw security was moving around. It's like, look, as soon as it moves, I'm just gonna go in there.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here, right?
I'm supposed to be here. So I walked backstage and I'm walking back there like I was belonging there. So
Yeah.
I was at the same time I was so happy and so nervous, and I would go up to restaurants like, hey bro, I'm a professional photographer.
Okay.
Can I take a picture? And they were like, yeah.
Oh.
And funny story, a couple years later, you know, I met them, they all became my friends. They had
Yes.
always would tell me, be like, hey bro, when you went backstage, bro, always looking at who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this
Who the fuck
guy?
is this guy? But it was just beautiful, and I was backstage. I remember that card was Pentagon, Phoenix,
Ooh.
Rey Mysterio,
Ooh.
Juventud Guerrero for the
Ooh.
main match.
Main event. Okay.
And it was backstage and stuff like that, and I was so excited because afterwards it was like, what am I gonna do now? So I was so panicking back there when that main fight came up. I was like, I'm ready.
Yeah. That's
Rey
what's up.
Mysterio came downstairs, he walked out, all the wrestlers walked out, and I was like, what am I gonna do now? So I started walking out like if I knew what I was doing.
You knew, like you knew what you were doing, right?
Exactly. So I was backstage, walked out, took a couple pictures. Get me wrong, like I didn't know what to do. I was just panicking, enjoying the moment. So I
That's what's
went
up,
back
yeah.
there, took the pictures, super excited, and then the show was over. I went home and I was looking up for the promoter. I was like, I want to send my work.
Yeah.
So I went online, tried to look for him, stuff like that, and then I sent him a message, and I was like, hey, bro, it's like, here's some pictures that I took, and he was shocked. He was like, bro, how did you get so close? And that's when I told him, I was like, you know what? In life, you have to take risks,
Yeah.
and you have to take, like, opportunities, and I took it, and I saw the door open, and I went in there. And he was like, bro, thank you for being honest. Honestly,
What's
I
up,
appreciate it, and stuff like that. I thought he was going to be like, no, you fucked up. You're not going to fuck again.
Well, in life, you gotta take risks,
Yeah.
especially when you want to do something that you love.
Oh, yeah.
Wrestling, lucha libre. I mean, and I also seen that you are. I think it was AEW when they were here at the Cow Palace. Actually, you were backstage taking pictures of
Yeah.
Penta.
Yes.
Are you like his personal photographer or something, or just when he comes to the U.S.?
Well, just when it comes in the U.S., he's actually a
Oh.
really good friend of mine. So we have a nice relationship. I mean, I love that guy, and I enjoy it. And it's just crazy how time flies. When I first saw him at the
Yes.
show, where he's at
Yes.
now, it's a
Oh.
huge difference. And I'm always proud of that guy. And
Yeah.
this is just the beginning, I believe, for him. Honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I remember watching him in Lucha Underground. Nobody really knew him besides the AAA crowd and the CMLL crowd.
Yeah.
But when he came to United States and Lucha Underground and indie wrestling, nobody really knew who he was. But it wasn't until Lucha Underground when he gained his peak along with his brother. Look where they're at now. They're at the top of their game. Some say they're even bigger than Rey Mysterio at the time. But Rey Mysterio is at the top of his game. He's in a class of his own. Penta and Phoenix are obviously following him. How do you feel about Lucha Libre here in the U.S.?
It's amazing, and then I love it how people are adapting to it.
Yes.
And it's just not like, oh, only Mexicans. I love it, and I go to so much shows. It's not just Latins, and I notice a lot of different nationalities are enjoying it
And
now.
yeah, adapting to the Lucha Libre style.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's because, if you believe it or not, I believe it's because they're giving them, more opportunity, like Phoenix and stuff like
Yes.
that. So they're huge stars now.
Yes.
And people are seeing that it's not just about
Like it's
just
only
one culture.
yeah.
It's just all one.
It's not about one ethnicity can only do one style. Another culture could do another style. It's all about coming together and showing love to the sport of wrestling that we fans ourselves love, right?
Yeah. And it's just like I believe that's how Rey Mysterio got big because back in the era of WCW, there was a junior weight,
Yeah.
and so WCW had Mexican wrestlers, American wrestlers, and they went so good because they mixed it up.
That's what I was saying too the other day. Billy Kidman had great matches along with a lot of Lucha Libre wrestlers like La Parca, Damian 666, Juventud Guerrera, Hector Garza. Hector Garza, originally an LWO member. WWE, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Because you have Los Lotarios, who are actually family members of Hector Garza, a legit LWO member. But you don't have them in the LWO. That's my trigger energy for that whole loser world order faction. And then since we are fans of Lucha Libre, fans of all of wrestling, I hate to put you on the spot here, but what are your top 5 cruiserweight wrestlers of all time?
Of all time.
Yes.
It's tough because if it was different era, then I would tell you, hey, this. But of all time, I would have to say the top one would be Rey Mysterio because I feel like he was the one that opened the door for so many people.
Paved the way for a lot of people.
Yes.
A little 5'2" Latino Mexican wrestler paved the way for a lot of people.
I want to say Conan because he was one of the main
Conan,
guys.
yes.
Too. Even though he looked big back in his era, but I still think that he did so much for the luchadors to open the door, and he's still doing it.
Yeah, for La Raza, right?
La Raza, and he is still doing it. Man, who else? I want to say L.A. Park.
L.A. Park, the original one. Okay.
L.A. Park. Who else? Maybe because I'm just so old school. Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo. I saw him the other day at an Pro Wrestling Revolution event.
Yes.
The man can still go. He can still go.
I feel like time for him has not passed.
No, it has not. No, it has not. No.
It hasn't passed, and I have much love and respect for him too. It's just like, it's one of those wrestlers that you grew up with, you know, your childhood and stuff like that. Like I always tell everybody, it's like, if they would have told me like, hey, you're gonna be in this spot, you're gonna meet your idols and stuff like that, I wouldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it. But just life is so awesome, bro, that destiny would push you to your dreams, and you know, look at the position that I'm at, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there has been ups and downs.
Yeah.
But if you don't go for ups and downs, you don't get in that one position that you want.
What's up.
You know?
Yeah.
So
You're along for the ride, right?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And then your last one?
Dude. I want to say Chris Jericho, bro.
Jericho. He did so much for WCW, WWF, WWE, New Japan, AEW. Even I think there was a time when a lot of people said he was fat, he couldn't do all the stuff. And I remember watching an episode of AEW where he just did a moonsault just to do it, just to show the people that he can do it. He's one of the best.
I think he's one of the best too, because if you think about it, he adapted in so many eras.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, you could see him wrestle with a luchador, wrestling. I mean, that guy's phenomenal.
Yes, he is.
Phenomenal. But,
all right, guys. So I'm here with Oscar King Studios. Please plug your socials. Where can people find you? Where can people find your art?
You could actually find my art. One of my main pages is Oscar King Studios. And then I know there's a fan page out there too. So,
hey, you got fans.
But my main one's Oscar King Studio at Instagram. You can see all my work there. I'm actually just recently did a nice project last night. I don't know if you guys know the clowns from AAA, Dave the Clown.
Yeah, the Zombie Clown and all them.
Yes.
Zombie Clown.
I
yes.
had the honor to do a behind stage shoot. It's crazy. It's gonna come out soon. You guys gotta be tuned in my social media, and man, it's crazy.
All right, guys. Adrian once again with the Artistine Studios. Show everybody the mask, man.
So you got the logo back here, got the nice, beautiful smile, and we got our nice, beautiful colors, and that's just me. And this is one of the reasons too why I wear a mask, and I respect all my luchadors, but The difference is that I wanted to be a little bit different. Yes, I'm a Lucha Libre wrestler and photographer, but I kind of wanted to separate myself a little bit, but show respect with the mask. So this is why I decided to take my mask.
Por la cultura.
Yes, culture, and just do it a little bit different. And believe it or not, people love it.
That's what's up, man. Thank you once again. Thank you for the opportunity meeting you, man. Thank you, man. Guys, Adrian, once again, stay triggered.
It's like, there's my manager there.
The bounce.